Hello students. So today we will continue remaining question of multiple choice question of self practice 4D. In the last class we have solved till question number 1 to 4. Now today we will solve question number 5. Remaining question. Question number 5. 1000 to the power 12 divided 10 to the power 30 gives what? So first we have to evaluate it. So on the place of 1000, what you can write in the form of the base 10. See here, the second exponent base is 10. So try to convert the first exponent base also in terms of 10. So when you find the prime factor of 10, so you can write on the place of 1000 10 to the power 3. So when you multiply 10 by itself 3 times, see when you multiply 10 itself 3 times, it will gives you 1000. So 10 times 100, 100 times 1000. So on the place of 1000 we can write 10 to the power 3. See, 10 times 100, 100 times 1000. This means 10 is itself multiplied 3 times. So you can write 10 to the power 3 in the exponential form. So here on the place of 1000 we will write 10 to the power 3 whole to the power 12. Now divide 10 to the power 30. Now see, here we apply the power law. As you see, over 10 two powers are raised, 3 and 12. So take the base common. We apply the power law. That is the power law. A to the power m. A to the power m whole to the power n gives you a to the power n multiply n. So take the base common 10 and multiply the power 3 multiply 12. Divided 10 to the power 30. Now here what you got the value? 3 12s are 36. 3 12s are 36. When you multiply 3 with 12, you will get the product 36. So 10 to the power 36 divided 10 to the power 30. Now here we apply the quotient law. Both the exponents having the same base and both the exponents are divided with each other. So when the exponents are divided with each other, we apply the quotient law. So here a to the power n divided by a to the power n gives you, take the base common a and subtract the power n minus n. Here we take the base common 10, 10 is the common base. Now after that we subtract the power. First power 36 minus second power 30. So what will be the answer? 10 to the power 36 minus 30, that is 6. But the answers in the option what is given? 1000 square, 10, 100 and 100 square. So this you can write in the form of, so the 10 to the power 6 value will be more than 1000. So here 100 square is 10,000 and 1000 square will be 10 lakh. So here the answer will convert into terms of the base. This we convert the base in terms of 1000. So how you write? So we can write 10 to the power 6 as its reverse. So we 1 cube we bring over 10. So we can write 10 to the power 3 and whole to the power 2. See here, 6 power 6 can be expanded in the form of power law, 10 to the power 3 whole to the power 2. Now when you apply the power law, this we can write 3 to the 6. But here we have converted the base from 10 to 1000, 10 to the power 3. 10 to the power 3, 6 we can write 3 into 2, 6 we can write 3 into 2 and 1 3 we have raised over 10 and over whole base we have raised power 2. So that is the power law. So this is 6 we have split it into two factors, two parts, 3 multiply 2 as we do in the power law. As you can see here, 3 12s are 36 we have written, 3 into 12. Similarly this 3 we can bring inside also. If we have taken out, so we can bring it inside. So 10 to the power 3 multiply 12 can be written. You go in the reverse, see, 10 to the power 3 multiply 12. So this 3 we can bring inside 10 to the power 3 and whole power 12 will be over. Similarly here we have done 6 we can write 2 to the power 3 multiply 2. 10 to the power 6 we can write. See how? See 10 to the power 6 we can write 3 multiply 2. Now this 3 we can bring over the power 10 and this 2 we raise over the whole power. That thing I have done here. Now the value of 10 to the power 3 is 1000 and whole power 2. Value of 10 to the power 3 is 1000 and whole power 2. So the option A, 5A is the correct answer. Option A. Option A is the correct answer. Now we move to the question number 6. Now we move to the question number 6. Question number 6 is, if 2 to the power 2n minus 1, if 2 to the power 2n minus 1 equals to 8 to the power 3 minus n, then find the value of n. Then find the value of n. So here in this question, we have to find n. In this we have to find n. So how we find the value of n? In this exponent, this is an exponential equation. So in the exponential equation, to compare the exponents, we have to make both the base of the exponents same. So if anyhow I can convert, this is the simplest base 2. So anyhow if you convert the base 8 into 2, so after that we can compare this exponential equation. If two exponents having base equal, so their power should also be same. Now 8 can be written in the form of the base 2. What? 8 is the value of 2 cube. So in the place of 8 what we can write? See, the value of 8 is what? 2 cube. That is, if you multiply 2 itself 3 times, if you multiply 2 itself 3 times, you will get the 8. Now here on the place of 8, now given 2 to the power 2n minus 1 equals to, on the place of 8 I am going to write 2 to the power 3. Now whole to the power 3 minus n. See here only I have just on the place of 8, I have written 2 to the power 3. Now after that I will apply the power law here. Now 2 to the power 2n minus 1 equals to 2 to the power 3 into 3 minus n. Now these two powers I have multiplied. 3 into 3 minus n. Now here see, now in both the exponent now we have made the base same. Second exponent, the exponent on the right hand side having the base 2, and the exponent on the left hand side is also having the base 2. Now both the exponent having the same base. So here 2 to the power 2n minus 1, here 2 to the power, what value you will get if you multiply? 3 3s are 9, multiply plus minus minus 3n. 3 is multiplied with the each term of the number in the bracket. So 3 multiply 3 gives 9, plus minus minus 3 into n, 3n. This is the value. So 9 minus 3n. So what is the sign of 3? Plus. So that's the first to multiply the sign. Plus minus minus. 3 into n, 3n. Now, you see here. Now in this exponential equation, both side base is same, so we compare it. So this implies that on comparing, if the base are same, so its power should also be same. Then only the value of the equation must be true. See here. So the power of this base is 2n minus 1. This implies that 2n minus 1 equals to 9 minus 3n. Since the base are same, so its power must be same. So that's why we compare. So the 2n minus 1, this power must be equal to the second power 9 minus 3n. Then only the value of this equation will hold true. Otherwise it will be false. So we have to find the value of n. Now bring all the n on the left hand side. On the right hand side there is minus 3n. So if you transpose to the left hand side, its sign will change. It will become plus 39. So see, 2n minus 3n, bring on the left hand side, it will become plus 3n. And transpose this minus 1 to the right hand side. So 9 plus 1. So when you transpose minus 1 to the right hand side, it will become plus. When you transpose minus 3n from right to left, it will become plus 3n. So whenever we transpose the term in the equation from left to right or from right to left, its sign always changes. If it is positive on the left hand side, so on the right hand side it will become negative. So if it is negative on the right hand side, so on the left hand side if you transpose it will become positive. So now you can add this like terms. 2n and 3n are the like terms having the same variable and same power, same degree. So 2n plus 3n, what gives you? 5n. Like 2 mangoes plus 3 mangoes gives you 5 mangoes. Here n is a variable. So 2n plus 3n gives you 5n. So what do you write? 5n equals to 9 plus 1, 10. Now we have to find the value of n. Now transpose 5 to the right hand side from left, because we have to find the value of n, not 5n. We have to find the value of n. So n equals to 10. Here 5 is multiplied with n. So when you transpose on the right hand side, it will divide the right hand side term. So here 5 is multiplied with n. Now when you transpose to the right hand side, it will divide the term of the right hand side. Now when you divide 10 by 5, you will get the answer 2. 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10. So the value of n is 2. So the value of n is 2. See which is the correct option? Option C. Option C is the correct answer. Option C for 6 is the correct answer. Option C. Now we do question number 7. Question number 7 is minus 5 by 7 minus 5 by 7 to the power 3 minus 5 by 7 to the power 6 equals to minus 5 by 7 to the power 2x minus 1. So minus 5 by 7 to the power 3 minus 5 by 7 to the power 6 and equals to minus 5 by 7 to the power 2x minus 1. Then what? We have to find the value of x. Then x is equals to what? So here in this question, in this equation we have to find the value of x. Again, this is an exponential equation. So to compare the index of the exponent, we have to make the index, we have to make the base of each exponent on the left hand side and on the right hand side same. So here on the left hand side there is 2 exponential number and both the base is same. So apply the product law. So here we apply the product law. Minus 5 by 7, take the base common and add the power because both are multiplied with each other. So what will the value? 3 plus 6. So minus 5 by 7 to the power 3 plus 6. So on the right hand side minus 5 by 7 to the power 2x minus 1. Now here what you got? Minus 5 by 7 to the power 3 plus 6, 9 equals to minus 5 by 7 to the power 2x minus 1. Now see, left hand side base is also same, right hand side base is also same. So this is an equation. Left hand side value is equals to the right hand side value. So if the base is same, so its power must be same. If the 2x minus 1 value is 9, then only we can say the value of minus 5 by 7 to the power 9 is same. Otherwise its value will be different. So this says that, left hand side says that the power of minus 5 by 7 is 9. So the right hand side base power should also be the 9. So when we compare this, again on comparing, so base are same, so its power must be same. So this implies that 9 is equals to 2x minus 1. Since base are same, so its power must be same. This is the comparison. So now we have to find the value of 2x. So transpose this minus 1 to the left hand side. So minus 1 will become plus 1. Now transpose this 2 on the left hand side because we have to find the value of x. So leave x alone. So 9 plus 1 gives you 10. When you transpose this 2, this is multiplied with x. This will be divide the left hand side term. Now x is alone. Now divide 10 by 2, you will get the value of x. So when we divide 10 by 2, we will get the value x equals to 5. The value of x is 5. 2 1s are 2, 2 5s are 10. So the correct answer is x equals to 5. So the correct answer is 5. See which option? 7th C. Option C is correct answer. 7th C option is correct answer. So this is all for the today students. In the next class we will solve the remaining question of the multiple choice question. Thank you for your kind attention.